the plow would go inside, so that people could see it from the inside of the yurt, not from the outside, but from the inside. And it might be as long as 40 feet. I think you know that. And living in a yurt is excellent. I would recommend it. It's a completely different culture. Completely. And I say to people, when I want to find out how prosperous they are, do you have a New York Times delivered to your doorstep? Do you have a Buick in the garage? Do you have a flush toilet in the bathroom? They literally don't know what you're talking about. And what you have to do when you ask for prosperity, when you want to find out about prosperity, you ask the person, how are your flocks? Oh, then you start to find out. But it's a completely different culture. The prestigious animal is, does anybody know? The horse. If you really want to put on a dog, you feed your guests horse meat. At a funeral, you have a horse race. A horse race at a funeral, sure, in Kyrgyzstan. A horse race in honor of the dead person. It's a very different culture. Completely different culture. Good. Are there any questions?
How much of that culture still exists? What's happening with the culture right now?
Well, that's a good question. It's dying. The fact that we are sitting here in the best collection of reed screens that exists in the world is evidence of that. Otherwise, they would be in use in Kyrgyzstan and Central Asia. But here they are in Canada. Wow.
Do people still live in yurts?
Way up in the mountains in the summertime. If you're
And is this kind of work being done at all, or?
small things, like the modern pieces with the portrait, and small things staying on the wall, not to use in the traditional sense.
I have a question. You were saying that it is unspun wool that is wrapped around the reeds. When the person is wrapping the reed, are they applying the wool at all as they wrap it with their finger? Yeah. Okay.
I was going to show that tomorrow.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
But the third package sent by UPS was hung up in customs, so I don't know whether they'll deliver it or not.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, I'm always in how stuff. Because as you say, they're so exact.
I have a good picture of a person sitting on a shootout, like over there, and wrapping reeds. In Kyrgyzstan, Central Asia, the reeds, they call them reeds, we call them reeds in English. They call them chi, C-H-I-Y. Grow 10 feet tall and 3 millimeters in diameter and stiff, and I forget what they call it. Between the nodes is long, and there's nothing like it grows anywhere. But tall grass grows in Central Plains, as you know, and in South America, pampas, in Africa, in the savannas, but in Central Asia, the best ones. And then in the 14th century, people from Central Asia who spoke Turkic, moved to Turkey, where they speak Turkish. And I heard somebody counting in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, and I thought I was in Istanbul. They said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And in Bishkek they said Jedi, not Yeti. That's for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. You know Turkish? Any other questions?
Where did you come upon the screens? Were they purchased in Kyrgyzstan, or did you buy them through dealers?
I was inspired in Vienna in 1986 by Jocelyn Powell.
Mm-hmm.
She gave a presentation saying the designs of reed screens are similar to the designs of Turkish kilns. in the Western rug world, the Western rug world, Europe and the United States and Canada, did not even know that reed screens existed. And here she was in Vienna, telling us that the designs of reed screens and Turkish kilns were similar, and that they had the same origins. Well, when people moved from Central Asia to Turkey in the 14th century, I wasn't there, by the way, so it's all hearsay. The climate was different, and reeds didn't grow like they did in Central Asia, so they adapted. And the designs are on Turkish nomadic kilns now. Well, thank you very much.
And I'll just remind you all that the opening for this exhibition, the opening reception, is tomorrow night at 4:30, and Dr. Sommer will be...
I have questions about whether they draw it out first on the reeds. That's all up here.
It's in the...
So there's no drawing on the reeds first or markings?
I don't know. It depends on the master maker. The question is, do I know where George O'Bannon's collection is now? No.
I remember it being very
Thank you very much.
Is he going to close it?
This is almost finished, so I guess they saw it. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I do.
There would be a lot of rocks. Equal number on the front and back. They call this a rock rack. Not alone. In a sense, one can think of this as work, and the reeds as a weft.
Yes.
They wrap it all.
First they tie certain number of reeds, right? Or they individually one by one
The master does it.
Okay.
I have a good picture of the master, made by Cloudtown Team. It shows a master maker. And she puts these things individually out on the rug in front of her. And it's all in her head. I don't know how they do it. There were some things I could have pointed out. The 2 bows on each end. This is very much the design of a rug. And the design goes back and forth between reed screens and rugs.
That's what I think he's doing.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. We met so many different healers, of course, the goals and creation. The languages, more or less understood.
Some dealers who have met, I've met. One was I forgot about this piece, but it's an important piece. It is the equivalent of rug number 5, the 5th type of Cloudtown Tipa's view, because it seems to be a tile formation. And one sees that it's been heavily used, it's very well worn, and you can see some warp and weft coming through. And there's been some restoration, like down